some as the snake pit. Tonight, we have a terrific stage for this neutral site battle. It's the Georgia Bulldogs and the Cincinnati Bearcats. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Well, guys, Coach knows this is going to be a hostile environment. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under Coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Rayner. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Sherrill. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
That is a really good-looking throw. You think about the expectation level now for quarterbacks at Georgia. Matthew Stafford was the #1 pick overall. Stetson Bennett won 2 national championships. Imagine the pressure on this guy. But when you see throws like that, he makes you believe that he can step up and lead this team to yet another natty.
Pushed back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. The run inside. It's Jackson. Could be an alley. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like, the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
The Bearcats used the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. A designed run for the quarterback. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Bulldogs will hustle to the line.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
On the run, it's Jackson. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better.
Here's a little room there. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Rolled his way into the end zone.
And this defense really wanted to come out and set the tone and be physical, but the offense did that. They took control. They owned the line of scrimmage. They create the big explosive run on the first drive to really set the tone in this football game.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He gets a block. He'll bring it back out to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds there. Might be changing the route. Throwing, Sellers. Puts it out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And that's the start you need on offense, right? The opening drive of the game, your defense allows a touchdown, so you got to come out firing, and it's good news to see the quarterback dialed in. Good read.
There he goes. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Back to pass, it's Sellers. Throws to the wideout. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running inside, it's Cobb. Makes it past the marker. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Sellers. With the catch, it's Jackson. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock.
Got a little grass. He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, missed the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And this has been a really good first drive, man. You talk about scripting the first however many plays. It's different for all the coordinators. Nice drive down the field. Now set up in a third down situation. Let's stay aggressive. Let's capitalize on this momentum and not try to kick these field goals because, you know, kicking field goals sometimes down the road can come back to bite you.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Yeah, and that's a really good job by the defense because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. And those hairy dogs taking a bite out of another first down.
You don't usually find Georgia teams that complicate things. They know who they are, and it starts with running the football, establishing the line of scrimmage. That's what the dogs do.
Back to throw, it's Rayner. Here comes the heat. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up 1 on the play.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Motion from the wideout. The Pop pass gets popped behind the line for a loss.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Still on his feet at the 45. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
And that last run is just a nice job seeing the hole, exploding through it. He has had a heck of a night. Now with that carry, over 100 yards on the game. That's the mark you really want to hit as a running back, and he's got that here tonight.
Complete to the right. Lowers those pads. And the quarterback stuck it right in the keyhole, and they've got it down to the 30-yard line.
And as a quarterback, when you're facing man coverage, you've got to find your best one-on-one matchup. That receiver did a tremendous job. Quickness, changing direction, out of his break, able to create separation. There was no question the quarterback was going to target that receiver on that play.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Might have a chance. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A long run from the running back, not exactly setting any land speed records, but he got the job done.
It was a long run that took a long time because he's not the fastest guy in the world, but it doesn't matter, right? Get that nose for the end zone, get in the goal line. That's all that matters. That's all we're keeping score. That 6 counts for just as much as all those fast guys that get there.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Here's Sellers to throw. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who... to fumble for the offense is the fumbler. All the way in for the touchdown.
Never quit on a play because you never know what will happen. How about him breaking the long run? I love the effort by the defense. Trailing him, getting there, and then they get to him and they make the big fumble, but how about the lucky break? The bounce towards the offensive player. He scoops it up, rolls into the end zone. What a big momentum-changing play.
Scanning the field, it's Sellers. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. From go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
He's got him this time. Breaks free, and he might be gone. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
And man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Quarterback may change this route. Again, it's Sellers. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
Throwing Sellers. Pocket breaking down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Finds a crease at the 20. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Fires to the tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Timeout called, Cincinnati using it second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for 1 first half. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Looking for the score! And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
From the gun on third down, Sellers. Oh, they're after him. He's sacked. This defense all over him. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3-spot before the break. It's good. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Just enough time to get one more snap before the half. These corners going to give them some space. Oh, what a move. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. Here's the return from inside his 10. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make...
Oh, he's got some... Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. Defense grabs some football, and there he goes.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games, and that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
On the move is the 30. A lot of room to the right. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And you gotta love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead, you take the ball right away here in the second half, you drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, and the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
That's his second sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him. Let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
Making side adjustments here. Sellers fires to the wideout. grabbed over the middle. It's Marsh. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. The Bearcats peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Turning on the Jets. And he slipped through the crowd and he'll house it. Touchdown Bearcats. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. Looking for a crease. It's Jackson. Makes him talk to the hand. Solid run. Picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Rides to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Looking to throw for it. Flips it out in the flat. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Now 1st and 10 after they got them to jump. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Quarterback adapted. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Rayner. Quickly to the tight end. Crosses the 45. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Shoots it to the left. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Wants to throw it. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Dogs. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds. An excellent field position for this offense. He wants to change this route. Here's Sellers to throw. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down past the 45. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Under fire. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Throwing, Sellers. Firing to the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bearcats leap back on top.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game one.
He'll start the return inside his 25. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air, it's Rayner. Flips it out to the back. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
The sure hands, it's Brown. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
Ooh, you're living dangerously now. You've got the lead late in the game. Don't do anything to turn it over. And they almost did throwing it there. If I'm the head coach now, I'm thinking, man, let's just run the ball.
This time on target.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. Powers through the defender. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Moving out to the right. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they went for it, but when you're up by a couple scores, I think you're just kind of free. Like, hey, let's keep scoring points. Let's keep the offense out there. Let's keep the accelerator on, and I guess, hey, who cares? We're not going to lose anyways.
Sellers. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. Makes the grab almost close to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Makes the grab. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Here's Sellers to throw. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. Touchdown, Bearcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
That is such a great job by the offense, putting together a touchdown drive when they needed it most. Not a lot of time left to go, but if their defense can get them the ball back, they've got an opportunity to kick a field goal and walk out of here with a win.
Here comes the 2-point try. He'll set up to throw. Pressure coming. He's in there. 2-point conversion is good, and they're down by just 1.
It's nice to have a running back at the quarterback spot, a guy that can make that second play. Looks like a pass. What can he do? He turns it into a run, finds the end zone, gets the 2-point conversion.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. The give and tick, 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 tick. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds.
Well, a lot of bad things happening on that play if you're on offense because, 1, you lost yards, but 2, you ran out of bounds. You've got the lead. You want to bleed this clock. It's one thing to lose yards, but stay in bounds. Just go down.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout called, Cincinnati using its 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Little over-anxious out of the stance early, and it's a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Well, giving away 5 on the false start certainly doesn't help anything. 2nd and long coming up. Looking for a man. It's Rayner. Bringing the heat. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the fourth quarter.
Punt is on its way. Here's the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. He'll get this drive started from the 29. Quarterback making checks. Throwing, Sellers. Looking to the big tight end. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
And so far today, man, both offenses have been so good. Like, putting up points, being productive. Now in a big moment, man, the defense has a chance to step up. Nice job batting the football down. A couple more opportunities to make some plays and maybe win this football game.
Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Rushes on him, and it's a sack.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He wants a big play here late. Makes the grab on the right. Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
The run inside. It's Cobb. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Timeout is called with just a single second left. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. Timeout is called with just a single second left. The ball is spotted at the 29-yard line. That'll make it a 46-yard field goal attempt for the lead. And they decide to trot out the kicker. The ball is spotted at the 29-yard line. That'll make it a 46-yard field goal attempt for the lead. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memories.
I agree, Reese. You know, I think back to my career in Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played tonight.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I'm just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big-time clutch, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers that come down to the last play.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.